Good morning, Taurus, or good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hello, Rosa, thank you for hitting me in the face, that's lovely. So Taurus, today we are giving you an overall sort of love energy, romantic energy, what's going on in your love life. Not entirely sure I entirely want to know the answer for myself right now, but let's have a look what is going on for the rest of you beautiful Taurians at the moment. So let's have a feel. Right, okay, this has already gone differently, so let's see what's going on here. Now I do want to turn these over actually. So we've got the Tower. Okay, right. Tower, King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Wow, okay. What is going on here, Taurus? This is, feels a bit like a game of cat and mouse, to be completely honest. Like, this is, very interesting. Right, okay, do you know what? I definitely feel like I need to pick some more cards right now, because there is a lot going on here, Taurus. Okay, so what I'm feeling very much to start with is this Tower card. This is everything shifting. This is someone's coming in or has come in recently and has turned everything on its head. Everything has gone completely upside down and is not what you expected. You weren't looking for anything. It has just completely, yeah, flipped the table a little bit here, Taurus. Hasn't it, Rosa? Lovely, thank you, that's really helpful. Okay, so yeah, someone has come in and completely turned what you thought you wanted, that perception of what you thought, on its head, and yeah, is bringing something completely different. I do feel that this person as well, what I'm very drawn to is oops, sorry, this bit here. Can we see, I don't know how well this is going to focus. Here we go. Can we see there's like this pain in the heart here, and I almost feel like he's trying to self-sabotage, or she or he is trying to self-sabotage himself a little bit with this situation. I feel like there is definitely some fear going on here. Okay, moving forward onto the King of Pentacles. I feel like this person has actually got quite a strong energy about them in a lot of ways, especially sexually, I want to say. With this, I feel like they're a very sensual person, and I feel like they've brought out this like cheeky, playful side of you that you've kind of that you've been hiding from. Okay, can you see I'm very drawn to you hiding here behind this pillar, and this energy kind of coming in, and you're like, oh, okay, like I actually feel a bit flirty and a bit fun. So there's definitely an energy going on here that you had kind of neglected and forgotten about, and you're kind of just experimenting and feeling your way through it again. Then we've got the Two of Pentacles. Now this is all very, very new. There is a lot of sexual attraction here. Absolutely, like can you feel the energy in this card? It's very, look, we've got all this beautiful scent coming here. We've got this little pentacle on the table, you know, you've got your back turned. That energy is just pulling in. It's a very magnetic pull to your energy, and I feel like they are drawn to you. I feel like you are as well, but I feel like this is moving forward a bit. I feel like this is all going on, and then you know, you've turned your back a little bit. You're feeling a bit typically my battery was about to die. So as I said, with this card, I feel like you've almost turned your back a little bit. You're feeling a little bit vulnerable, a little insecure, and they're still there behind you going like, hey, you know, I'm still here, I still I'm interested, I still want this. But there's this kind of back and forth between you both at the moment. There's a real sort of, yeah, want and need to communicate and move forward, but then you're almost kind of, one of you's taking a step back and the other steps forward, and the other one takes a step back and the other one comes forward, and there's a little bit of this confusion going on at the minute is what I want to say. Moving on to, I'm sure this is just because this is a Taurus reading, and she was like, hey, you said you weren't sure if you wanted to know, so I'm going to keep distracting you. So the Four of Swords. This is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm trying to deal with while trying to read for you, Taurus. You're being very needy. You're being very needy. Thank you. Can I continue now? Can I carry on? Should we try again, Taurus? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Right, okay. So I feel like there's definitely an interesting energy there. Right, I want to keep going. I want to overlay because the energy is a little conflicted there. I feel like it's definitely sensual, and there's definitely like this seductiveness about that energy there. But I just want to overlay a little bit and see what else is going on, because I'm very drawn to the fact that his hand is over her mouth here. Can we see this? I almost feel like there's going to be a bit of a need for, like, not for a long time, but I feel like there is going to be need for a bit of secretiveness about this. I feel like there's going to be time where you need to figure this out for yourselves, and especially on their part, I feel like much more on their part, because they're covering, like, the energies, they're covering your mouth. So I feel like there's almost this need to keep things quiet and keep things between yourself for a little bit, so you can figure it out for yourselves here, Taurus. Definitely, there's definitely more going on here. Okay, so right, okay. Oh, okay, lovely. Right, do you know what I do want to do? Just kind of come over this a little bit, because we've got the Devil here. Now the Devil was upside down, I believe, before I put it down, but I feel like this is much more, this isn't in a negative way. I don't feel, no, exactly. Right, okay, so just overlaying there, we had the Seven of Pentacles, which is about trust. Right, well, this has just fallen out of my chair, so if I fall off this chair at any point, you know why. Okay, sorry. So we had the Seven of Pentacles overlaying this Devil card here. Now this feels very much to me that this is going to be about trust. I feel like this person that you're going to be involved with is desirable. I feel like they have this energy that people desire. And I feel like there's all this stuff going on in the background here. Can you see? There's loads of stuff going on in the background, but their focus is elsewhere. I feel like this is going to be about trust, trusting this new energy, because it's not an energy you've been around before. It's not an energy that you've been in a relationship for either. Like it's a whole new person, a whole new energy, a whole different level. And it's just, it's coming as a surprise to you. So there is going to be a need for trust in them, and vice versa here. But if we can do that, what's really, really beautiful is we've got the Eight of Pentacles here. And it has got such a lovely, like, comfortable, long-term feel about it. Like, it's lovely. Can you see here, like, we're in this bed all comfy together, cup of tea and a rose. Like, it's really lovely. I feel like there is definitely longevity and a potential for a really good long future with this person. You know, I feel like they have this romantic side that you definitely need, Taurus. We're a very sensual sign. So I feel like there is, yeah, they will be putting into this relationship. They will put the effort in once they commit, and I feel like you're going to feel very comfortable, very relaxed with this person. I feel like there aren't going to be you know, there aren't going to be these needs for pretenses. You know how, and what I mean in that is a lot of the time in the beginning of relationships you feel the need to be, I don't know, more modest, or so on and so forth. You know, you're trying to put your best foot forward. But I actually feel that you will both be able to be completely real and honest and true with each other, and completely comfortable with who each other are. And I feel like there is definitely a good, really good deep connection and communication here for sure. I do feel, and I feel like this came up actually in just your normal reading, but I feel like there is a deeper connection here, and I want to go sort of past life. But there's a deep connection here and a comfort. There's definitely a comfort here. Moving forward, we've got the Knight of Cups. The energy here is very playful. I feel like you have come as a shock to them as well, okay, Taurus? You have definitely been unexpected. They were on their way, they were on their journey, doing their thing. Can you see here? They're trotting along, and then there you are, Taurus, completely there, waiting, ready for this connection, and you've just been a complete surprise to them, just as much as they have been for you as well. But I feel like when you saw them coming, your energy just went, yes, this person, I don't know why, but this is where I need to be right now. So it's definitely, there is some really interesting energy going on for you here, Taurus. Definitely some interesting energy going on here. So let's just overlay a little bit more and see what else is going on for you, Taurus, in this little love forecast here. Okay. That definitely was falling out, so we'll go with that. Okay, we've got a lot of big cards here, Taurus. Definitely some destiny cards going on here. What is occurring with these cards? Okay. Okay, this is the one I knew we were here somewhere, right? Okay. What is going on here? Whoa, okay. Okie dokie, right. Well now. You, okay. You guys have got, you connect on every level, okay? You are like mind, body, soul, like the sensual sexual tension in these cards is, yeah, another level. I mean, Taurus is a naturally very sensual, tactile sign anyway, so we shouldn't be surprised. We'd like to hope that our you know, romantic partner would match that for us. I definitely feel like there is a lot of playfulness here. We've got the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Knave of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Now again, we've got a lot of swords here. This is all to do with mental things. These are normally to do with like mental blocks and things like that, but actually I feel that's clearing. This will be clearing towards the end of this cycle here. You know, we've got all this newness and this back and forth and playfulness at the beginning, and I feel like that's going to settle into a real deep, solid base connection with no real doubts. It's going to be a really fun, flirty, playful relationship for sure. I feel like you both as well, when you're together, there's like this inability to notice people that are around you. Like, I'm really drawn to, in 2 or 3 of these cards here, in the background you've got people there, and you're just oblivious. You're just completely not even focused on anything else that is going around you right now. And I keep looking at this Knave of Wands, like it has got such a gentle, beautiful, fun, flirty together. It's a real union energy. It's really lovely. And I feel like it's gonna just really, you're gonna really sit, like, again, tarot isn't male or female, so please forgive me saying like male or female pronouns, but I'm just going with how I feel. You're gonna really sink into your, you know, your femininity and your inner goddess is what I want to say. There is definitely some interesting stuff here. I do feel like what I'm drawn to here is this Queen of Swords, and I feel like she's looking at a memory of the man. Does that make sense? And this is where I also feel partly drawn back to past life, but I also feel like there is some kind of difference between you, maybe age or circles you run in. There's something here that is definitely different between you both, but that does not matter. Like, there is no slowing this down when it gets going. Okay, so I just want to overlay one more card. I feel like one of these, just because I just want a bit of an overview, because this is all like, it's going to be quite intense, Taurus. But there is a lot of back and forth and a bit confusion, to be honest, at the beginning here. You know, we've got emotions, we've got, you know, you've got cups and swords here, so a lot of emotional and mental details to overcome. Okay, so that again just comes back to your definite nature there, Taurus, you know, except that you're magnificent. I just want a card to do with the overall of the relationship between the two people in this Taurus love reading. Okay, right. And then there's one more here. I don't know why I've ended up with so many. Right, there's one more here that I'm missing. Hold on, guys. There is definitely one more card that is needed. I don't know when this became such a big spread. It was definitely not the intention. So what I'm also going to do, I have decided on the spot, is I've obviously done this like love energy reading, but I also want to do I've seen several times where people have the energy of you and the energy of the other person, and kind of like an in-between. So I definitely want to do that as well. Right, overall energy for this potential relationship. Okay, so I feel, right, we've got the accepting your magnificence, and I feel like this is just about owning your power, owning yourself, and allowing whatever's supposed to be. Then we've got, kind of want to overlay this over here somewhere, right? I kind of want to put it here. We've got the bat, which is see through illusion into truth, and I feel like this is where you're kind of having this back and forth. It's like, stop looking at the wrong things. Do you know what I mean? I feel like one of you in particular is looking at your past, looking at these situations that have been moving through and past you, and now is actually the time to see the truth behind that and see where you actually fit and you actually belong. And then perfectly enough, we've got the ant and the monkey, and this is to do with cooperating. So this is working together for your highest good, which is where I said, like, you're going to have this really good communicative relationship where you're going to have all that balance of things that you need from each other. And then we've got the monkey, which is about experiencing all that life it has to offer, which very much for me overlays over these bottom cards here, because there's a lot of experimentation and play within this new relationship and this new energy. Like, there is definitely a figuring each other out and figuring out this whole new ground, because it's new ground for both of you, not just one of you. So it's very, very interesting. This has gone on a lot longer than intended, but there is a lot going on for you here, Taurus. So I feel like just go with it for now. There will be back and forth, and it is going to be frustrating, Taurus. It will be frustrating, and I feel like there are times where you're going to have to trust the situation. So yeah, I hope that this resonated with you in some way, and if you did, please like, share, subscribe. It means so much to me. One-to-one readings, of course, the details will be in the description box, and lots of love, Taurus. There is a lot of beautiful energy coming. Just keep at it. I feel like there's patience unfortunately here required, so you can do it though. You've got this. I